Okay guys, welcome on board and welcome on Stockholm Arlanda Airport. Today we have a fun with the Airbus A320 Fenix, and we will fly from Stockholm Arlanda, as I said, is international airport of Sweden, and we are going to Trondheim in Norway. We are close to the boarding completed. As you can see, boarding is right now completed, and checked baggage as well, refueling completed as well. So let's jump to the cockpit and make some preparations. Regarding to snow temps, there is nothing special with the runway in Trondheim, and yeah, that's it. We have runway 08 for departure so far, so let's go it. Okay, so boarding is completed. As you can see, we have 131 passengers on board. We will see how the CG will move, because I don't know what is the current distribution of the payload around. Anyway, it's okay, so we can go to ENVA page and fill the zero fuel weight, which is 57.9er. 57.9er slash CG. We have currently 31.7. 31.7. That's perfect. Block fuel 6, and now what's important, time for 30 minutes should be well, make it like this one, and check the operational flight plan. And as you can see, minimum block fuel it's 5.2. I take extra additional because we are on busy airport, and yeah, we have contingency 5 minutes. That's okay, that's pretty fine. And fun reserve approximately, that's okay, 1 ton, it's fine. But anyway, FMC reserve is 2.2. so alternate should be 1.2 tons. Okay, not 400, 1.2. Always try to be precise, and we have 32 minutes for holding availability. Okay, but well, that's basically it. I'll check the if there is some noise abatement in case of our departure. And yeah, we have departure, this one, Kogau, and the Kogau, there is nothing stated, and general part as well, so I will make my own procedure. So an ADPA, just 5000 is okay. Engine out is basically okay. For engine and out, we have Arlanda radio navigation pages, which is right here now. So let's jump to the departure performance, and we will use runway 08. The runway is dry. Okay, we should use air conditioning packs on. Currently weather it's fine. We have no intersection data, so we can calculate. And yeah, that's it. So we have 63 degrees as a flex temperature. 1/down 03, and speeds are 138. 140, 0, and 141. Okay, and now, so that's completed. We may ask for clearance. We've got the clearance because nobody's on Vatsim right now because it's early morning flight, and we are behind the schedule, and we need to perform one more thing. which I will test right now. So we are connected with ground personnel, and yeah, okay. Cabin is ready, and what we have to do, we can switch on the fuel pumps, that's okay. Beacon lights as well, and okay, I need to realize how to find it. Config, maintenance, maybe? No, it's not on the maintenance page. Data link is not fuel, it's not failures, it's no, so it will not be config. Ground service, okay, that's perfect. And now what do you have to do? Air conditioning packs off, engine bleeds off, isolation valve open position, and I hope we have everything set up well. Slides are okay, and now we connect the ground preconditioning unit. We'll check if we have sufficient pressure. Yes, we have sufficient pressure. We can start engine number 2. So start the block time. It's a shame it's not modeled air starter unit so far for the Fenix. It suddenly rise up the airplane, and now it feels that nothing is, no updates, nothing special. Okay, I will forget about the oil. We have okay. On the bleed, as you can see, it's quite okay. It's perfect. Electric systems, batteries as well. I forget about the hydraulic fluid. It's okay, so it was my mistake. Okay, so we have landing distance apply. Something is inoperative. Okay, sorry, I forgot about to put this fuel pump, so it was my mistake, my bad. And now we have generator number 1 is working, so we may disconnect and we may start the pushback. So go to the Fenix and go to the ground services. We can remove the GPU, we can remove the chokes, we can connect the fuel, the pushback car. I need to check it from outside. Check if we have some modern frequency. No. Or fish, doesn't matter. Okay, now the pushback car is connected, and yeah, what we can do, we can set the transponder to auto position. If you have engine number 2 and an auto position, then squawk mode Charlie's automatically should be, but in Euroscope on VATSIM it doesn't work. So we can release the parking brakes, and we can start the pushback. So start, and we are going to look when we have to start to turn, because we have this jet blast fence right over here. Okay, we may start right now. I don't care about the taxi line because the ambitious pilots pushback doesn't work for me, so it's a pity, but basically it's okay, so we can make it like now. And once we are completed, we will perform the crossbreed start, so okay, so start turning. Yeah, I love this Fenix. It's perfect, but it has some serious bugs, but anyway, it's basically okay. So we can stop the pushback. We can set the parking brake, check with the brake pressure, it's okay. We may disconnect the pushback car, but the ground personnel should be connected while making this start procedure. So basically, that's okay. We need to have the engine bleed right now. We may adjust a little bit. I will do it manually. So we will rise a little bit and start engine number 2. So we will see. We should have approximately around 30 in order to start the engines. The operative engine. Oh, I'm so close. Okay, doesn't matter. This is off, that's okay. We can go to performance page, flight plan page, we can check the engines, how it's performed perfect, so we can close the thrust lever. Right now, on the operating engine, all the engine parameters are pretty perfect, so what we can do right now, we can put the engine brakes and air conditioning packs as well into the normal position. That's it. We may set brakes to maximum, and right now it's down 0.3, down 0.3. We put flaps 1 into consideration, and on the spoilers, that's okay. Yeah, we will check the flight controls, elevators, it's checked, elevator checked, radar is checked. We'll see how it is working. Yeah, well, we are prepared. In case of relanding, we have runway 01 left for emergency secondary flight plan. So we know the engine fail procedure, we know the runway used, and that's basically okay. So now we may start the taxi, so put the taxi lights, like here, I release the parking brakes, and yeah, we are happy to go. So this will be our departure, simply going to the east and then turning back because the wind is blowing 10 knots exactly on the runway 08. That means that it's okay. I guess this is one way taxiway, but anyway, we can make some procedure. Before takeoff procedure is completed, we can press the test button, we have ACAM, no blue, we are ready for departure. So that's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, what's the outside and the air temperature? 7 degrees of centigrade, so we may use the engine anti-ice during takeoff. Sorry, just after departure. Okay, right now we are ready for departure. In this case, TARA, strobe lights, landing lights, taxi lights, and in order to save the engine's air conditioning packs to off position. Okay, that's it. Entering the runway, start the flight time. Starting right now, okay, it's fine. That's perfect. We'll align with the runway. That's perfect. We can let the engine stable. Okay, so we're 15. Stable. Everything seems to be okay. So let's go. So manual flex, auto thrust blue, perfect. Airspeed alive. Transition is 5000, so that means it's okay. Airspeed indicators cross-check to V1, rotate, smoothly, gently go up, positive rate, gear up. And autopilot is not working, so my binding is not working. That's it. So yeah, we are departing. Okay, so climb thrust. We have we have good climb gradient because of the lower temperature, headwind component, and 70% of booking capacity of the airplane, so that's pretty fine. That's no problem at all. Okay, we have climbed, so that means that air conditioning pack it's okay. We need to check it always with bleed configuration. This one is not working, and this one will be working afterwards. As you can see, we have master caution, and regardless of the company procedure when to put the second peg on. But anyway, would I forget about it to close the isolation valve. But that's basically okay. We are entering the clouds, so engine test criteria are met. Yes, 6 degrees of centigrade. So put the engine test on, and now we can climb, for example, for our cruising level, which is 360, because there is nobody out here, so it's pretty perfect, pretty nice. It's okay. Okay, we can set flaps up. Any speed restrictions? No speed restrictions, no climb restrictions, we are good to go, that's perfect. 360 is set, that's perfect. We have engine anti-ice on. VHF3 I put intentionally to off position blower as well because of the sound. Annoying sound, but in real life do not do it because it's colding your instrument. So we have transition, it's okay. We can stow the speed brakes. We've got some company message, but up to flight level 100, we are not allowed to do anything with it. Check it, yeah. It's really nice. Here we can put the airport, put it like this one. Well, yeah, we are out of the clouds, perfect. Wing engine anti-ice off. It's quite nice, okay, perfect. So, APU inoperative, but departure and everything was okay. So that was quite nice. Okay, so we have flight level 100, accelerating, 200 climb speed, so we don't need the landing lights. Taxi lights are automatically switching off. I don't know if this type of Airbus in which we have automatic shut off when the nose wheel gear rise up, so that's okay. Yeah, well, basically that's perfect. We are above the clouds, we can release the cabin, we can check the temperature. Cabin is 24 degrees of centigrade, that's perfect, so we don't need to adjust it, that's quite okay. And yeah, okay, so guys, see you prior to top of descent to discuss what we are going to do. Okay. So, we are on the cabin and we are shortly reaching our cruising level. But anyway, just after the cruising level, we have the top of the descent point because the airports are close enough. I forget about it, check the great circle distance between these two airports, but anyway, so this is our Finnair configuration, but it's default Fenix, okay, but livery is okay, basically. So now we can go to cockpit, we can close the door. Okay, we can check the weather conditions. 0703, 3 knots, sailing and visibility okay, QNH 1007. That's fine, perfect. So let's jump to it. Which runway? Yeah, well, we have 0707 knots. Am I right? 3 knots. Basically, we can make a straight in approach in order to save the fuel, and there is water on the runway. And with the water on the runway, it's not the contaminate, but sometimes the dump runway, or let's say the runway which is covered with less water than 3 millimeters, which is meeting the contaminated runway criteria, it's better to use the another runway, but we have 3000. Okay, so we'll make it straight with tailwind. In this case I will use auto brakes and full flap settings, okay? In this case, what we have pivot point. Okay. Regarding the NOTAMs, there is nothing special, just on SNOTAMs that runway is wet, but it's not contaminated anyway. So arrival, and we have pivot, and there are only air now arrivals. This is for runway 09er, and this is for us wallet. Okay. It's really perfect, but we cannot make a shortcut from this point. I don't like it. It's because the grid altitude is 6,000 feet. Basically, MSA it's the same. So we'll have to fly all the procedure. It's not good. Okay. Okay. Flight plan. ENVA arrival. ILS 27. We can put the Vevod 1 mic, and via transition Xilda. Is it there? Xilda? Hello? Xilda? Yes, it's there. Perfect. Okay. So now I will delete the secondary flight plan because we don't need it. Radio navigation page I will delete as well, and put there what I like. This is well prepared, it's okay. Regarding the performance page, okay, so let's jump to it. As you can see, we have flight level 100 and there is 7,000 feet, and transition altitude should be 7,000 as well in Norway. In this case, in this QNH 1007, which is below 1013, we should use transition flight level, let's say 90. Yeah, well, put it A0. The air traffic controllers should have the table for the conversion, but so did I in this case. Well, okay, ILS runway 27. Hello, ILS runway 27. Okay, that's perfect. We have only NDB Varnas, VNS, Victor November Sierra. Yes. So as well, put it here, and go back to performance and fill the page. We have minimums straight in within standard approach climb gradient, but there is higher minimums. According to new procedure, it will be type A approach, no matter if it is ILS approach. In this case, because there are higher minimums. Anyway, we have weather okay. 303, that's okay. Flaps full. And what is the missed approach? Climb on 266 to 4,000 feet, then turn right direct to NDB, enter NDB holding, climbing to 4,700 feet. So missed approach altitude will be 4,000. Sorry, 4,700, enter NDB and hold over the NDB, which is a left turn 086. Basically that's it. Xidla we have 220, that's okay. In this case, go around. Acceleration will be, yes, the airplane, it's about the main sea level. We have 4,000. In order to make it reasonable, we put there 2,000. slash 2000. In case of engine failure, 1000 is enough, I guess so. So we will go back to the next phase and we will put there where it is Navigraph. We will put there, sorry, no Navigraph, Fenix meter 0703 knots 070/3. Now we have it, and the next temperature. Temperature 6, that means that no cold temperature additive so far, and QNH 1007. Perfect. Everything is set up, everything is fine. I'm happy. Just to check the holding fuel available. Fuel prediction says to us 40 minutes. Perfect. Okay, we are good to go. I will delete into the fix page this ENVA waypoint. It's basically for nothing, but we can put there Trondheim runway 27 and 10 nautical miles in order to have the situational awareness. That's fine. And yeah, well, here on 007, okay, that's we have. We can put constraint here as well. You can check it, we have 40 nautical miles per hour of the descent, so it's basically okay. I hope the weather will not change, and yeah, that's it. I will not do arrival performance calculation. It's really easy to understand what is the situation right now about. Okay, guys. So this is how it looks like when Boeing 737 captain is flying Airbus. Forget about to put the isolation valve or cross bleed for engine start to auto position and leave it in open position for departure. It was my fault, my mistake, my bad. I will be punished. We have company message, and I am pretty sure it's delay message. Yes, Finner Ops, AOC. We've got a delay 12 minutes. 12 minutes is basically nothing, because our arrival, according to the schedule, it's 10:40, and as you can see, we are 20 minutes ahead of the schedule, so we've got it, we made it, so no delay will be. Yes, it was delay from departure, but there will be no delay into the our destination airport. And I didn't check if something happens, the NOTAMs for our destination alternate, which is Kvenbergert Airport. Basically, yeah, okay. So there is category C, fire and rescue. But in our case, it can rise up to category 7. That means that okay, and we'll check the weather on our alternate. We have 1206 knots, sailing and visibility okay, 101. Perfect. that means that we did our job perfectly. What I will check right now, what is the snow done? And now, let me check it, and so in Trondheim we have dry runway. That's pretty perfect. Okay. In this case, I will reconsider my brakes, auto brakes, and what was the alternate Eco November Kilo Bravo. So Eco November Kilo Bravo, we will see dry runway, perfect. Okay, in this case we are prepared for everything. It should be, it seems to be stratus clouds, the layer of stratus clouds in mid-levels, but as you can see, the Microsoft Flight Simulator has perfect transitions between the areas. So I will see, if you look at the front of the windshield, and you can see the horizon over here, and there's basically the clouds are thrown and there are bigger holes, so that means that it should be sailing in visibility okay. Well, if you are sailing and visibility okay, it doesn't matter that you have no clouds. The definition is quite different. It means it's sailing and visibility. I don't remember because I have poor memory. It was 5 kilometers or more, and no scattered clouds below 1000 feet below the MSA, or 300, I don't know. I will need to check it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we can go down, for example, flight level 200, making managed descent. This is moon or sun? Okay, check. This is the APU. This is the APU servicing doors. Outflow valve we have. Bulk cargo compartment. I'm just right checking now how it is modeled. Okay, now we're here, and you can see how the airplane dives. That means that we catch the glide. And we should make it with the idle. And with the speed approximately, which is right over here. Sorry, descent, and we have 0.76. That's okay. When on conversion, as we have the cost index only 5, we can make it with 257. I will raise the speed if we are on delay, but we have no delay so far. 257. Okay. Fuel on board only 3,800 and something. But now we are burning fuel flow. It's right here on Airbus, 480. Okay, that's fine. What is the first restriction? It's flight level 100, so we can go to flight level 100. We'll put it like professional. Okay, so first of all this, and it's really perfect regarding to flight simulator smoothness. Okay, so maybe we are accelerating up to upper limit of the VNAV band or managed band, I don't know how it called in Airbus. And if we can check the wind conditions, so access to wind data, and we are now right flight level 250, which we don't have. We can interpolate between these 2 points. It should be approximately 150 10 knots, so it's okay. So it's no reason to fly this speed, okay? Because the wind prediction on this forecast page is quite well. I'll leave it like this. More drag, okay. If you wish, we can raise the speed brake, because we are deviating from the yo-yo. You can check it on the wing. Yeah, there's the deflection. As you can see, it's perfectly modeled. absolutely perfectly modeled. With static dischargers as well. Good job, really, in this case. Okay, we can stow the speed brakes. And we'll see later on how it performs. Why I have such bad views? I should build a new view, and this is not good. I don't like them, so... So NDB, it's always coded Victor November Sierra. It's depicted right of the airport. It's quite okay. We can check the engine instruments, bleed, pressurization. It's going from high pressure stage. Okay, well, fine. Pressurization. We have cabin rate of descent minus 350, cabin altitude 4600. It's okay. Delta PSI 5.4, it's fine now. Outflow valve and safety valve is okay. Electrical systems, should be generator 1, generator 2 on good quality. Transformer rectifiers are working as well, perfect. Hydraulics lower on green, but this is the standard situation of Fenix. Well, the temperature is okay in the center tanks. APU we are not taking into the consideration. Cabin temperature is fine. Doors, wheels, auto-brake, flight controls, lux speed, everything is okay. That's perfect. There's something which... Is this area snowy or... it is a bug with the orthophoto. So we can let the cabin crew to start preparation for landing. So we can go to 7000, okay? 7000, and it means 1017. Right now, Alexa, we have to decelerate, and we have deceleration point right over here. Okay, Alexa, as you can see, perfect, we're decelerating. Okay, we are on the speed as well. This is some kind of aeronautic arrival, but it's not reduced to fixed waypoint coded in database. We can go down to 6000 because 6000, 6000, 6000, 6000, so we can go to 6000, and 6000 will be let's say our initial approach fix for ILS runway 27. And Xidla we have 220, but 220 we have so far, so basically it's okay. Anyway, landing system. I always forget about it because I'm not Airbus pilot. And we are turning. Via standard instrument arrival, what I forget, and do not forget about this 1007. That's okay. Once again, cross check the altimeters. 2600 is okay, and this is a little bit behind, I guess so, but it's okay, more or less. The airplane, it's not coded well because when I put the hard restriction speed limit, it will goes without my interaction to flap settings beyond this green. As you can see, this small green circle, which is minimum clean configuration speed. It respects only what is coded in database, but if you modify your database, it will goes below. I don't know if it is bug, but in a real airplane it shouldn't happen. In Boeing 737 we now always respect your minimum clean speed, and if it won't go down, you have to set the flaps, okay? Otherwise it will not go below the this condition. But right now we are on minimum clean speed, so we are lazy. We'll see what will be our 1022. We have 1040 UTC. That's perfect. Okay, we are approaching flight level 100. I put the lights on, and I put these lights as well, and when the gear is extended, it should start shining as well, so that's okay. That's quite okay. And from Xidla we can descend to 4,700 feet, which is our missed approach altitude. Okay. Maybe somebody of you ask why I use the chrono here and I'm not using this one. It's because in real life, okay, the Airbus captain has its own procedures. It's up to them. But I found reasonable because you have to write onto journey table the flight time and block time as well, and as well into your operational flight plan. So on this side it is flight time, on this side this is the block time. If I need to use the chrono, I will use this chrono. Okay, I will stop it, for example, when I make a circle to land, and recycle it. If I need to measure the time, I will use this one. So we will measure from this position, for example, the time until touchdown. But I fully understand that in the A-cars you have you found the numbers which are really precise, okay? But be aware of the fact that in A-cars the block time it's always from starting the engine, but according to operational procedures your block time it's measured from your release parking brakes and starting pushback, for example, okay? So the airport should be right over there. I don't know why I have such low settings. I need to turn it a little bit up. Okay. So we can go to 4700, I forget. Put it over there, but our deceleration point, as you can see right now, here it's really close. So what we can do right now, we can put the progress page or performance page, activate the approach phase and confirm the phase and put the flaps and put the manage speed and go down with the speed. Sorry, never go with the bug below your speed. That's perfectly okay. We can arm the localizer. And once we are below, we should use the flaps too. Okay, localizer we have captured. We can arm the approach mode and go with the. As you can see, the parkour is quite close to our speed, 160 indicated. Okay, glide slope capture is approach altitude set 160 up to 4 DME. Okay, so we have 12 DME and 180. That's perfect. We will smoothly decelerate. As you can see, we have steeper angle, so that's why I am decelerating a little bit sooner, let's say. And we will see if the airplane it's able to decelerate or no. But anyway, we can see the runway. That's pretty okay. Close enough to the terrain. Here 2500. Okay, array callouts is working quite nice. We have rather deflection to the right, 0.2. Sorry, yes, to the right. It's minus sign over there. We can arm the spoilers. Signs are on. I don't know why it's right over there like this one. We are waiting. We have 7 nautical miles. Yeah, we can go basically with gear down, flaps 3. We can decelerate to 150 in order to make it smooth. But the airplane is shaking like a duck. Okay, we are really close to the terrain, as you can see right now. Phew. Okay. Okay, full flaps configuration, manage speed, and now we are good to go. We can disconnect the autopilot. Autopilot disengaged. And with the tailwheel component, the airplane is always unstable, no matter what the tailwheel component is. If you have 3 knots of tailwheel component, yes, you can make it a long runway, dry runway, it's okay. But basically, if you have tailwheel component or contaminated runways, it's a really worse situation. So that means that you have to perform the circle to land in real life, but well, on simulator it's okay basically.
400 above, 300.
Okay, now focus on touchdown point. Disregard the glide slope and puppies. Okay. Minimum was landing.
200. 100.
Light slow.
40, 30, 20. Retard.
Okay, well, a little bit floating.
5.
But anyway, okay, we are on the ground. Perfectly okay. Here we can put the reversers. I will put auto brake 2 off. We can make it via this turn, but there is no traffic out over here. 80 knots should close throttle reverse. We'll wait for the next exit. So I will prepare the chart for us. Okay, so we have Alpha 2 right over here, so that will be our taxiway. So we can stop the block time as we are out of the runway. We put the lights into the taxi conditions, and I will stop here right now because there is Alpha 2, but there is nothing depicted if it is one-way or two-way. Anyway, yeah, well, I will go right now into the straight line. That's no problem basically. As we are out of the runway, once the runway is vacated, which is this point, we can switch off the strobe lights and we can switch off the transponder into the scope mode Charlie or S mode. Okay. What's happened here? Okay, ADF1. Like this one. Like this one, terrain off, weather radar off, should be, and this is okay. close the flaps. I'm still not get used to the Airbus, so and sometimes the switches are not working. I don't know, ADF2 it's working, so I need to put it back into the VOR side of view. Okay, now it's okay, and this as well. Perfect. So, welcome to Trondheim. We can choose the stand according to our liking. So I will a little bit slow down the airplane, for example this stand. Okay, so lights must be off. And slowly we are turning. Visual locking systems is assume available. It's not workable, but I don't need to use these things on flight simulator. I need to use them in real life. It's only the stand number. Okay, anyway, I will check it from the outside view. Okay, we'll slow down the airplane. It's a little bit too much. I guess that this one is for us, as I can see the gate. Okay, this one is it's perfect. So, parking brake set. Ground services. First of all, GPU. Okay, GPU available. Connect it on bus, and then the engine start switches to off position. Stop the block time, and switch off the passengers below 10%. Beacon lights off. Perfect. Crew supply off. We are no longer continue to our destination in this case, so we can put these switches to off position as well. That's okay. So, as you can see, 30 minutes has passed. That's okay. Clear the status. Okay, yeah, we can start the board, please. The board, ground services as well, forward, aft cargo, doors open. We are on chokes right now, so release the parking brakes and check the wheel brakes. It's 135 degrees, so that means that we don't need to cool down the engine. Sorry, the brakes. Yeah, well, that's okay. Transponder to standby as well. We have company message. No, nothing special so far, so we'll wait for passenger disembarkation 96 as well. This baggage is moving. we are we are on the edge of the envelope, so that means that they should offload the aft cargo compartment prior to the boarding the passengers. Otherwise, we will make an we'll make a flip turn and we'll hit the tail. Yeah, no matter Airbus, Boeing, all airliners are pretty good. It's my opinion. I don't like the fight with people who are strongly advising that Airbus is the best on the world and the Boeing is piece of you know what. But anyway, the Boeing has advantages, the Airbus has disadvantages, and so on and so on. I forget to put the spoilers, as you can see. Okay, so the boarding is completed, so we can open the doors and we can secure the airplane. So ground services, we are on choke, we are on GPU, doors left should be closed. Okay, we can switch off these navigation lights, we can leave it in on position. Everything is okay. Overhead panel, that's perfect. We were not on the APU, so we can close the batteries as well. And now that's it. And so welcome to the Trondheim, Norway airport. So, thank you very much for watching. Have a safe flight. Bye bye.